I'm Kerry Simmons. I'm 62. I'm in Lakewood, Colorado. Economic security, I feel I'm really on the low end. I'm drawing strictly unemployment. My wife has her Social Security, and that's it. She suffers from dementia. And then this past spring, another part of a disease is where the bottom half of her body doesn't follow what she wants to do. In other words, she can't turn around without falling. So I have to go to work, but it's almost getting to the point we have to do something with her. It's hard to determine what I'm going to do with her. It's still up in the air how we're going to make that work. Yeah, I have to be real careful what I spend the money on. There's bills, there's food. We don't go anywhere unless we absolutely have to, because there's not a lot of fuel money, and fuel prices are rising greatly, and along with everything else, so it's real tight. And I'm on the third extension now of the unemployment, so the amount I get per 2 weeks has gotten down. So I'm not even getting what I was last month. It has dropped by $60 every 2 weeks. I'm out of the computer industry. In electronics, I've got 40-some years experience. And I go in for interviews and I get the question, at your age, how could you know anything about computers?
These types of cases are very typical, and we're finding that more and more seniors are going through more difficult times now. One reason being is that they have to depend on one another for help. We are finding that they are becoming caregivers for each other as far as partners, spouses. We find that family members are becoming caregivers, taking care of older adults and their parents. So it is more difficult. Well, what we try to do is establish a list of needs that the client might have. And in the situation we were discussing was that he is a caregiver for his spouse, and he's trying to do the best he can, but at the same time, financially, they're going through a hard time. And he does need to pay his bills. They need to maintain their living situation. So in order for him to do that, he needs to return back into the workforce.
At this point in my life, I expected to have a secure retirement. Probably I'll still be working. I plan to work until I was not physically able to work.
This is what economic insecurity looks like.
This is what economic insecurity looks like.
Please pass the Older Americans Act.